Good morning, guys. Join me on a very rainy walk of Butlins and Bognor Regis. That is the Wave Hotel. Been in that a few times. Very nice. And behind me is Atlantic Bay. Along this walk here is all the restaurants. You've got deck this side, and the other side I'll show you later is all the other restaurants like Ocean Drive, Yacht Club. Coming up, we've got the Firehouse, and opposite all that, you've got Oyster Bay, the old-fashioned accommodations, white buildings. You can see Coral Beach there. Another restaurant you do when you have the food court dining. This here used to be, there have been lots of things. I used to work here a few years ago. When I first started, it was the Irish Bar, and it was Turner's, and now it's the Firehouse. I'm sure it'll be something completely different in a few years. But yeah. Skylines there, we'll be going through there a bit later. I want to get all the outside areas done first. Like I said, I used to work here about 5-6 years ago, maybe a bit more. I was a cleaner. Of the Skyline and the venues. I was in charge of people that cleaned the venues in the Skyline daily. It's a very hard job, not a very forgiving job. Over here you have Dodgems. It's very early in the morning, by the way. It's about 6:30, so that's why there's no people around. I thought it'd be easier to do it now than when there's people around. That's the bridge to Oyster Bay. That's Dodgems. A little mini Skyline there. Over there is the Beachcomber Inn. I'm gonna head through the fun fair now. We've been there. Over here you have mini go-karts for the kiddies. The Ocean Hotel, that has a spa in it, and a restaurant. Very nice hotel. Now it's the Helter Skelter and the Waltzer. That's what would be a lot easier to do when there's no people about. There's a front view of the ocean. Very impressive looking hotel. Up in front of us is the play experience. We haven't actually had time to go into that this break. I think I've got something booked for today, a VR experience, the arcade. I think my wife booked today, so that'll be quite fun to do. I might get some videos of that if I can, if I've got time. On the left we have the entrance, the main gate. As you come in, you've got a massive car park, and then you've got the £40 million new splash pool that they've been there for a while now. Really impressive from the front. Opposite that you have the massive structure, which is the play experience. It's absolutely huge. But here, that's a splash. It's absolutely colossal. Massive inside as well, and really, really good for the kids. Really good for the kids. That is the Shore Hotel in front of us. That is the oldest of the three hotels. That was the first one that was built, and then it was the Ocean, and then it was Wave. Looking a bit tired now. It needs a bit of a jet wash. So that is the play experience. I'm going to do my VR later. Coming up. So this is the only for the OGs who used to work here and used to come in back in the day. That little brown door there is called, it was called Jack's, and it was the most dirtiest place you could go, but you'd have a cracking night. Jumping Jack's it used to be called. Really good nights in there as a team member. It used to be cracking. That's the entrance to the Shoreline Hotel. I said, a very old, tired hotel now. Needs a bit of a jet wash. The diner is here on our right, and Papa John's next to the diner. And it's a shame in here used to be a really good park for the kiddies, but it's gone now, which is a bit unfortunate. It's really like that. It used to be like a little little sand park. There's Papa John's. There's a holiday book shop outside. I'll explain that in a bit. There's a few things that are outside and inside. There's pairs of them. I'll explain that in a bit. I've got some insider information that a friend has told me what's happening with the skyline. I'll explain to you in a bit when we're in there. Just a chip shop. Scoop over there. And the supermarket. Over here is the new soft play. In there, really good. Not as big as the one that's in the skyline, but it's okay. It'll do. Red's just there. I'm not sure what's happening with the old toy shop. I couldn't tell you, but yeah, that's the new soft play, which used to be the Couch Theatre. Alright, so if we go in here now, in the skyline, in the drive. So this is the skyline. You've got centre stage, just through there. Little something just up there. It's very quiet in here because, like I said, it is only 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, Mega Cheese used to be in here. My missus was absolutely gutted when she saw all this boarded up. But I had a little sneak peek through the door when it was open, builders were in there, and it said roll up, roll up. So I'm not sure what that could be. Could it be a roller disco? Because it had checkered flags in there as well. So I'm not entirely sure what that could be. But my guess would be a roller disco or something like that. That's my guess. Right, this way. Towards Sky and Eats. That is the Bear Factory. It isn't open as much as what we thought it would be, but yeah, it's still open. We've got the Skyline store, butlins store, sorry. Great for kids, not great for your wallet. And here is a new edition, a newish edition anyway. It's new for me. We've got chopsticks. That's very, very nice. I love Chinese food anyway. Subway and Burger King and Scoop and Costa. Very nice inside. Really tidy. Really, really nice inside. Nice and clean because it's new, obviously. And then you have the Castle Courtyard here. Right, this is what I wanted to tell you. Right, you see the Castle Courtyard there, and a soft play there. Well, there is now one of each in that building where I said the new one was. So what's happening is they are getting rid of the. This is what I've been told. They're getting rid of the old soft play and the Castle Courtyard, and they are moving the Skyline stage, which is there. They're moving that to just down here. They're moving that, so all this and all this is apparently going. This is what I've been told. Hence why the Castle Courtyard is now an arcade. So all this and all this is now going, and the stage is going against the wall over there. So it's going to be a wide open space. I'm guessing for like shows. A bit like mine, how mine had to have theirs, I think. That's my impression of it anyway. So we'll just go down here. because I'll show you again over here that they have two of everything. Again, over here there's a holiday booking shop, so I'm guessing they are going to be getting rid of this one and having the one that's outside outside for the proper one. So there's a pair of everything at the moment, but I think, like I said, all of it's going, and it's just going to be the outside ones that are available. They have the robot experience. We haven't seen this break. There's been no. The cleaners are in. That's what I used to do as a job. Driving the IPC and cleaning. So you've got Pop Bar Russell on that side of us. And the lounge. And over here we've got the famous hot shots. I've had many a drunken night in there on team nights. All good fun. The arcades. And then out this way, you have guys doing bins, which is a horrible job. That's the wind. And you have Studio 36. This is over from the other side of where the deck is. And then you have our food court dining, which is over there, which is Ocean Drive, Coast. That is the other one. And then you have Studio 36. We were in there yesterday for the animal show. It was absolutely amazing. Really, really good. Really good.